last time, we fucked around in a city. This time, we're gonna fuck around in a city. Things you'd like to do.
Can I acquire a map of the world somewhere just to look at, just to study? Is that...
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty easy. Like, I'm pretty sure at least one of the churches would just give you one for free.
Wonderful. Well, maybe I'll ask for that at the Church of Knowledge. Maybe they're nice like that.
That is the exact place that they would give you a map.
Cool, I was just there. I'll ask for it when I'm there. Because I'm planning on trying to plan a route down to the,
The Aetherbound?
Yeah.
That's not a place, it's the people. But
Yeah, but he said they were somewhere.
I think they said west, generally. They're kind of a nomadic tribe, but they stay within a bound area.
Alright, that's what Howlite's gonna be doing. They're probably just gonna be doing this in broad daylight in the middle of the temple district, like on a bench or some shit. So...
Alright, Howlite is mapping a course.
Munching on a fish sandwich, too.
Still eating that fish sandwich.
That's right.
Reine is tagging along with Erevan.
So now what?
Not entirely sure.
Oh.
Do you have any family around?
No, they're all dead.
No. Yeah, you did mention that.
Except for my father, and I don't want to see him.
Okay.
It is not hard to find Howlite, who is just sitting in the middle of the fucking church district next to the fountain on a bench.
That's why I said
With a map.
If you wanted to find me, I'm there. But I might
Looks
be
at
gone
Howlite
soon.
for a minute, for like 10 seconds, and then goes, "Yeah, I don't trust that." I don't trust that with a child.
Ouch.
You know, why don't you come with me for a bit? I'm gonna go ask a question somewhere.
Okay. Sounds good. I like these new clothes.
Where are you going?
Good for you. I'm gonna head to, where I stay in town, in the inn above the guild hall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go see if I can get some way I can get her, Reine here to live with me and not have to pay more.
Okay. You come back to the guild. Eliana is behind the counter, as always, cleaning some bugs from the midday lunch rush. She doesn't spot you immediately, she's just cleaning.
Hey, Eliana, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, I was just wondering, how long I could have a, guest in my room?
I mean, as long as you don't make too much noise, I don't see a problem with it.
Alright. Thanks.
She looks down at the little cat by your side.
She definitely thinks you're gonna fuck the cat, bro.
Not gonna fuck the cat.
Wasn't gonna say anything.
Small Bean is just kind of hugging the paladin's leg.
Eliana pulls out she has like a flask under the bar, pulls it out, takes a long drink. And none of our business as long as it's not too loud.
Jesus!
I'm just gonna kind of give her a stink eye out of the corner of my eyes.
Reine just kind of looks up at you, is like, "What's she talking about? Why would we?"
Don't worry about it, kid. Don't worry about it, kid.
Oh boy.
Oh God, no.
I'm assuming that that Eliana's doing this just to fuck with Erevan. Yeah? Or is this
You're
just...
not there to make an insight check.
No, I'm saying that out of character.
Can I make an insight check?
You
as I give her
can
a
make
stink
an
eye?
insight check.
Okay.
Oh, she's fucking with you hard.
Great. Yeah, that's stick guy, definitely.
She just smiles.
But yeah, I'm just gonna lead Reine up to the room. I assume it's like a small tiny like apartment room.
Yeah.
Fairly.
You've got like a cupboard, a bed. It's fairly nice.
Lamp.
Reine looks around happy.
I guess you can take the bed for a bit until we can get. I
that's
can
okay.
afford a better room.
I have my nice pillow. Wait, I go get my pillow. Reine runs out the door.
But kid, oh, great.
Cat, she'd probably just go back to where she had been holding up, grab her magical pillow and whatever else she might have, and bring it back.
Alright, in the meantime,
I did have some
meet
idea.
back up
I
Stop
have,
splitting the fucking
I have
party.
another idea
I
how I
have-
can get back towards the party, because I was sort of trying that, but then I was ignored on the bench. So, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be casually, like, walking back down to the docks, like, putting away my compass into, like, my pocket, putting away the map with, like, the new path scrolled out on it, and, like, childishly, like, red circle drawn on it where it's, like, cloud people, maybe? But she's heading back down to the docks because it's just like, I want another one of the sandwiches before I leave, so... I just bump into Reine on the way down is what I'm suggesting.
Okay, yes. You run into the little child once again.
Oh,
Hi.
that makes 5 times today. Hello again.
How are you doing?
Perfectly fine. I'm heading to get myself a fish sandwich. They say very happily.
At the mention of fish, Raine's eyes light up.
They just kind of side eye and look down at you. Would you like one?
She furiously nods.
All right, 2 fish sandwiches. Howlite's gonna continue walking towards the docks.
Reine follows behind.
I'm gonna take the child down to, like, wherever the hell I got the food. Get one for myself, one for her.
Makes sense. You have obtained 2 fish sandwiches.
Hell yeah.
Reine accepts the fishy sandwich. Stars in her eyes.
I'm imagining it's like 2 loaves of, like, toasted bread with just a massive, like, uncut fish just sticking out
Yep.
of it.
And a very happy cat making the star eyes.
Yeah, Howlite's gonna take very small bites out of the sandwich and start just sort of
Same.
walking along the dock. Whether or not Reine follows them is...
Oh, she does. She does.
Alright. Just
You
gonna
gave
say
her
they aren't gonna
food.
make any motion for it, but Reine can follow if they want. And I think, now that I've got sort of a course plotted, I can assume that just wandering in this direction might not be the safest, yeah?
Definitely.
Alright.
It is a semi well used trade route.
Okay.
Reine tugs on your pants. I assume you're wearing
Yes.
pants. Are you looking for the others?
Well, more so someone to take us through this trade route. I'm looking for a trader. I think I've seen one.
The big one, the one who helped me, is over at the guild hall.
Oh.
Oh, I was supposed to grab my pillow and meet up with him.
No, I was thinking of the small blue one. Where did that wizard go?
I think they're near there as well.
You said you know where Erevan is staying?
Erevan, yeah.
Alright. And Howlite will just simply follow Reine back to, the guild house, I suppose?
It doesn't take long to get back to the guild house. Erevan, are you still in the room?
I probably went back down to the bar to watch for them to return.
Yeah, you spot Howlite immediately. The child is like short, but you notice her carrying a pillow immediately after you see Howlite.
Oh, that's what you ran off for, kid. Come on.
Ray points at a Howlite. They bought me a fish sandwich.
Oh, that's awful nice of you.
Howlite has been taking very, like, dainty bites of the fish sandwich, so there's still, like, a lot of it left. Howlite's gonna just walk up to Erevan and, like, inquiringly, like, open the map that they've been drawing on and just, like, show them the trade route and just say, like, I'm looking for someone who can take me here. Do you know any traders in town, or perchance where the wizard went?
I can't say I actually do know any traders, or really know where the wizard went. He probably went back to his wizard place. He doesn't. I've only seen him once or twice around here. He's got his own things going.
Erevan, you know that his robes are signifying the Equinox Reserve, though.
I mean, you could try the Equinox Reserve.
Oh. Where's that?
It's on the east side of the city, right around.
Hmm.
We can try there for him, but
Alright.
I don't know if he's going to be all that helpful.
They'll sort of turn, continue nibbling on their fish sandwich, and just sort of head out.
Reine would dart upstairs, leave her pillow in the room, and come out.
Are you going to follow the child, Erevan?
Yeah, I'll make sure that the child doesn't trip and so break their head open or something.
You three end up at the Equinox Reserve. And you open the big, dark wood doors. And you see this gnome standing on a chair at this desk. She's furiously scribbling something down onto this piece of paper as you walk in. She pays you 0 mind.
I'm just gonna start looking around the room, just like seeing if I can spot Mr. Grumpy Wizard.
You do not spot Mr. Grumpy Wizard. Celsus, what are you doing since you...
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna walk out.
You spot him a minute later, though, as he's walking up.
Yep.
I will ask, wait, what are you doing?
He was probably just waiting for Celsus to get done.
You're waiting in the front entryway.
Oh, is Uryte there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he went with Celsus.
Yeah, well, I was wondering where Celsus was, because I was wondering where Uryte was. Anyway.
You actually spot Uryte quicker than you spot Celsus, because Uryte is sitting on a bench.
Wonderful. Howlite's gonna approach Uryte. They just come up holding the map, and they just sort of say out to him, "Are you familiar with trade routes?"
Trade routes for...
They kind of just unfurl the map. You see, I'm trying to get here, and it's down a trade route.
For this continent. You know, I don't know anything about this continent. Fresh meat. But is easy to, learn. Just have to find the right people, ask right questions.
I have not found the right people. Howlite just stares into the middle distance.
What are we trading? Slaves? That's what Father did.
No, don't be ridiculous.
Celsus walks up right as the child says slaves.
A group of nomads called the Aetherbound lives there. I'm trying to get into contact with them. I was hoping that you knew how to get there.
That he's close to somewhere I need to go, so... Let's see. Does your reserve here keep information on the routes they take? It might be a safer route that they know of that goes past this way.
Likely.
That information you could requisition for us.
Celsus goes over to Agnes.
Oh, hello.
Do we have information on... Wait a second. Hold on. I walk back over to the other people. We're looking for a better route than this trade route.
I was looking how to get there.
I think what they're looking for is the actual trade route that goes there. That we just have an area we need to go.
Yeah, just screw trade routes. We just need a route that is safer.
I wanted some information.
As opposed to wandering through woods, I assume is what your other plan is.
Well, that would work, but that would be very time-consuming.
And dangerous.
All right. I walk back over to Agnes. We're looking for a route that goes to... I neglected to ask where we are actually going to.
I walk right behind him and just...
Thank you.
So, the fastest way probably would be taking the route to Kleka, and then just getting off the path. If you're looking for the Aetherbound, they are wandering, and we haven't had much contact with them, really, ever. Though they seem quite friendly most of the time. Anything else I can do for you? Or are you just going to keep interrupting my documentation?
Apologies. Just one last thing from me. You said the wizard was in the mire. Do you
That's
know
where they were sent.
Do you know specifically which location inside of it?
We lost communication after they entered the mire, so I don't know where they went. They probably just went to find, I don't know, the source of why the mire is so fucking dangerous. Because that was their mission?
Alright, just wanted to
If
know.
Would
there
you
are
like
no-
the mission details?
Oh yes, mission details would be very helpful.
She, like, gives a big, like, yes, of course. And then gets down off of the desk, like, climbs down, heaves open a drawer. All right, hold on. And she like just starts going through papers faster than you can like even see. And then she pulls out a paper. All right, here, and she just sets it on the desk.
Uryte looks at it, studies it, hands it back. All right, thank you.
Why would one person go alone into such a dangerous place?
They weren't alone.
Oh.
It's just they were leading the mission.
Mm.
They had a bunch of underlings with them, but can't find good help nowadays.
If there are no more missions that I need to accomplish, well, it seems that it's needed to get back into contact. I can do that.
I'll make a note of it.
If you help me find the Aetherbound, I'll help you find this wizard. Howlite looks at Uryte.
I figured as much. That's what I was banking on because they're kind of close in proximity.
They nod.
Are you two gonna be coming along with? Points to Erevan and the cat.
Looks up at Erevan.
The Turnback Mire is really dangerous. What? I'm not sure you guys want to go in
It's
there.
dangerous alone. So long as you don't all die on the way there, it'll be fine.
Plus, if we're going to meet these Aetherbound, they might have some information about it, since it looks like they might be nearby.
They most likely do.
Well, kid, do you want to go?
Okay.
Dangerous swamp sounds good to me.
Alright. Someone's got to keep you guys from wandering off and getting yourselves killed, it looks like. You want to come too, Celsus?
That is the plan, yes.
Alright. So we meet up at the guild at the start of tomorrow? Give us all time to get everything in order before heading out.
Sure.
Works for me. We leave at dawn?
We leave it done.
Indeed.
All right.
Question.
You have a question, yes.
I've got a portable scrying orb. What can I use that for?
It allows you to cast Scry once a day.
I was wondering if I could use that to sort of like preemptively scout out the area. I feel like it's worth a try, at least.
It would be really hard either way, because you've never seen the entrance of Get Out My Swamp.
Nor have I seen this dude. I just know
Yep.
about him.
Yep.
On the way back, they're just gonna like pull out this crystal ball and just like kind of roll it around in their hands as they're like walking back towards the guild house with everyone.
As you are standing there kind of gazing into this orb, you feel the spell take hold and your consciousness is whisked up into the clouds and the sky, and you're close enough to the like edge of the horizon that you can see like the difference in like blue sky versus like, and you're pulled harshly in one direction. You keep getting pulled, and it feels like a rope is like attached to like the center of your being. And then you're suddenly yanked downwards. And were you looking at the location or the person?
I was looking for the wizard, the one that we're trying that those guys are trying to find.
Okay. Your vision is blurry as you're getting pulled, and then you get pulled downwards, and you see like thick trees and vines, and then you're pulled into this like dilapidated like church or temple that has been kind of consumed by the vegetation. And you see there like broken statues everywhere, as well as like there's evidence of a like past fight or like past fights. Like there was several battles fought here, and you see the wizard. You think? It looks like a statue of the wizard.
Oh boy! Alright.
You can't see much else around it other than like this cone of vision centered on the wizard.
Am I allowed to roll an intelligence to know whether or not I should really fucking back out of the scrying now?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what that is.
You roll me
I don't know
history,
if they
actually.
do. Okay, fair.
Petrified.
You realize that something petrified this man.
Yeah.
You
okay.
don't know what.
I don't know that looking at the said thing would be bad.
You know that whatever did it petrified him to
Uh-huh.
stone.
Okay. Well, at least I know that the dude's been turned to stone in some sort of temple with a lot of struggle. Okay. Is that all I get? Does it automatically pull me out, or am I allowed to do something else?
You're allowed to make like perception checks. You have 10 minutes
Okay.
of this.
Okay. I don't have any inkling I should pull away now.
You do know most petrification is done via sight.
Okay, thank goodness. Alright. Well, they're going to be incredibly careful. What direction is the wizard looking?
Well, okay. You can't really you see it's facing a direction. It's facing to your left,
Okay.
and that's also the same direction that any light is coming in. So you can assume that it's coming from a doorway.
Okay. Are there other stone statues around?
Yes.
Do they look like
Many
other
of them are
people?
broken.
That's not good.
Based off your really good history check, I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
The structure of the building, like from the pillars you can see, this is a very, very old building. Like hundreds of years old building. Like was
Ooh.
here when the mire was first discovered.
Okay.
And from your like little knowledge from traveling and such, you can kind of assume that this is a human-made structure compared to like an elf-made structure.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
Or
where I could get
at
that
least
info.
a person more related to humans than elves or dwarves or dragonborns, etc.
Can I make out any markings on the temple from here?
Can you give me a perception check for that, just to see how well you can see from this dim lit
Yeah.
several
I'm gonna be
feet?
very careful to just look at the temple. Nothing else. Oh, dude!
Oh wow!
That's so good for
Tally's
Howlite.
rolling. Tally's rolling.
I'm doing rolling.
Tali is actually rolling well.
This is a miracle. This never happens.
You can see there are markings. They don't seem to be anything like any sort of language or anything. It seems to be more of accumulated sword hits.
Ooh, that's ominous. Okay, all right. On the temple?
Yeah, on the pillars.
Interesting.
You can't really see the walls from where you are,
Uh huh.
because the statue's kind of in the center of the room. Like, if you come straight in from the doorway,
Okay.
center of the room. But you can see some pillars, and there's a lot of
Oh wow.
like gentle damage. Like
Yeah.
these were made to last, but they've been hit with swords over
A lot.
what you can assume a long time.
That is nuts. All right. I'm going to pull the scrying orb back.
You're gonna pull out?
Yes.
Hold on.
What? What are you doing to me?
As you, like, just before you pull out, you see the shadow of something come across the doorway.
Nope. I'ma go.
You pull
Time to
out.
leave.
Time to go. Fuck that.
With your, I'll give you this based on your really good perception check.
Yeah.
The figure that walked, you can assume walked, you think,
Uh-huh.
came into the doorway.
Uh-huh.
Had a very feminine like shadow,
Okay. Well, humanoid?
from what you can tell, yes.
Humanoid waist up.
You could only see like the head, shoulders,
Okay. All right.
midsection up.
All right. All right. Ooh, fuck me. I'm out of there.
And you pull out, and you like stumble back a little bit, like kind of
Whew.
dazed. And you blink, and then the light of like the setting sun kind of hits your eyes.
They look over at the setting sun, they realize where they are, and then they just kind of sweat. And then they just mutter to themselves, I have to tell them that. They're gonna rush back down to, I don't know where everyone else went in 10 minutes. I'm just gonna head back to where they used to be.
I was taking Reine back to the guild hall to get food for us.
Did we know that you were going off to cast Scrying?
Howlite, probably not. You would have
Yeah,
seen them pull out
okay.
the scrying orb and then walk away, probably. I could say that.
Okay, well, if I knew that's what you were doing, I'd probably just wait.
Like nearby where I was doing it.
Yeah, nearby.
Celsus, can you give me an insight check? Just to
Ooh.
see
Sure.
by that orb, seeing the orb alone,
Sure.
can you infer Howlite?
Mhm.
You just didn't tell anyone, but you weren't being like sneaky about it, right?
Oh god, no. Not at all. They just don't mention things. They never hide anything.
You get the idea that they're casting a spell of some kind, probably scrying based on the orb.
Yeah. So, what did you find?
I found your wizard. His wizard.
Oh, lovely.
No. He was petrified.
Ah,
Along with everyone he was traveling with. They're kind of like twiddling their thumbs a little bit, and then they look up at him. In an old temple. A really old temple. In the middle of the swamp.
that is less lovely.
That was my thought. I saw something there. I pulled out before I could get too good of a look, but it seemed like it was man-made, the temple structure. Well, he won't be moving at least.
That is a benefit to him being petrified.
Where'd the others go?
I didn't ask.
We should at least tell Uryte.
Oh, yeah, where did Uryte go?
An inn, probably.
If need be, we can tell them when we meet up.
Yes, that sounds good. Can I rack my brains and figure out if there's anything I could get before we go that could just be like counter petrification?
Sausages probably know that you can make anti-petrification things using blood or saliva of whatever petrified them.
Oh, because it's like it's like snake venom.
It's like a venom. It's
Yeah.
like an anti-venom.
Yeah.
There are some things where, like, basilisk blood makes more sense rather compared to like a Medusa's saliva.
Mm-hmm.
But it's different for each thing that makes that petrifies.
Medusa
Yeah.
saliva? Don't you mean snake girl spit?
Precisely.
No, Tali.
Yes.
Snake girl bathwater, obviously.
No.
No.
We give the
How about
we give the
you?
Medusa a spa. That's how we save them. We bring
Ah,
a
of
whole
course.
spa there.
Yeah, I'm a wizard though.
I think that Howlite's just gonna go to sleep and cross that bridge when they get to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I may also say, no, they don't go to an inn. They go to the top of some building and sleep on top of it, like way up on a really high rooftop.
How much is it for a simple inn cat?
Like 2 silver
2 silver.
for a
Okay.
couple nights.
I could perform at the fucking inn I'm staying at.
Oh yeah.
You wish to perform?
Yeah, you'll get permission first, obviously.
Yeah. Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Can I request that I'm staying at the same inn as him?
Sure.
Can I be on the roof?
Sure.
Doing a combination of ocarina playing and singing.
Hear
Yeah,
hear
there
it
you
from
go.
my like rooftop.
Oh, buddy.
It's okay. You're a bard, so it's not like the worst thing ever.
It's about what you'd expect from a 2 silver tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a copper.
Hey.
Next morning?
Next morning.
I'm gonna actually go and buy that.
You're gonna buy the horse
draft
and cart?
horse and carts. That's 65 gold.
Mike, are you gonna buy horse feed? You know, to feed your horse?
The horse eats grass.
The horse eats grass.
Oh, that horse is
Look, I
gonna
didn't think this
die.
through.
Name
Look,
the
I'm
horse.
usually
Get
not the
attached
person
to it
in
so it can die an honorable death.
Quick, name the horse so we can attach to it.
Horse feed.
Yeah, name it horse feed.
Call him horse feed.
No.
Can we call the horse mullet?
spend 1 gold and buy 20 days worth of feed.
Just spend a gold, get 20 days worth of
Spend a
feed.
gold.
We'll call the horse mullet.
There we go.
You're gonna call the horse mullet?
Yeah.
Next morning, everyone wakes up fully rested. Unless
Hell yeah.
somebody got interrupted in the middle of their sleep, but that's your choice. And you all said you would meet up. Where are we all meeting up?
I was thinking in front of the guild hall, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
3 of us are staying at the same inn, apparently.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, like you
No,
two.
sorry, Howlite is staying on the
On
inn.
the-
On the inn.
I said at the inn.
I have a really-
On it is technically at it.
I have a funny little joke of just like you two like walk out together and you're like, oh, let's go find the others, and then there's just like a plop and Howlite lands on the ground next to you.
Oh, good. We only need to find 2 now.
I think they would be at the guild hall.
Likely.
Where is that at?
That would be this way.
Thank you.
What type of horse is he?
He's like a nice chocolatey brown with socks.
Fun fact:
You-
each thing of feed per day for him is 10 pounds. So I just bought 200 pounds of hay.
That is
We're
a
gonna-
lot of hay.
We're gonna Howl's Moving Castle this, and everyone's gonna ride on the back.
Yeah. Howlite's moving wagon.
On top of the 200, on top of the 200 pounds of hay. This horse is not having a good time.
Okay, you all meet up at the guild hall.
Indeed.
Erevan has a horse and
And
cart.
cart with lots of hay in it.
With lots of hay.
I thought you said you weren't a trader.
I'm not. Just figured we didn't want to walk the whole way.
Hmm.
And in case we needed to transport supplies.
I didn't mind walking, but it's not
Is
a bad
all of our
idea.
supplies hay?
Currently.
Look, I don't know what we're gonna need for this whole trip. I just got food for the horse. I got a cart carrying stuff. I
Well,
got some food for me and
that's a
Reine
good
back there.
segue. We're going to probably need the cart, maybe for a little bit, for the statues.
Fair.
Also, sorry, what statues?
Yes, last night I did a little bit of surveillance on the wizard. Good news,
Ow.
he's still alive. Bad news, he's a statue.
This is a good question, real quick. Katie, how long is the journey? We have a map, so we can estimate.
You can estimate. Okay, so 10, 12 days, depending on how fast you're going.
Okay.
And if you stop anywhere. You head through the marketplace towards the end of the city.
I've heard stories before about creatures that can do it. Magic's out of my capability. Too strong. Yeah, that's a horrible curse.
So are you going straight? Safe to Limstead is just ever so slightly, like, over a day's travel.
Okay, is Lemstead like directly on the trade route? Like that would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should head just right there.
So as you are walking along, it's close to the sun is setting, and you're looking for a place to camp. You're not too far from the town, but it's maybe like a couple hours away still. You see a form in the center of the road here. Just like someone's standing there. They look humanoid, but they're just kind of standing there, their head tilted to one side, their arms at their side.
Howlite nudges Uryte.
That's too far. Aaron, what's that on the road?
Can I make a perception check?
Sure, it looks like a person.
I'm not entirely sure. Might be a person.
Approach with
Hello.
caution.
Do you have any idea, Reine?
If you don't know what it is, then the child certainly won't.
Reine looks at them.
It looks like a really skinny person.
They're really skinny.
It's the tattered clothes that seem to be like heavily stained. There's a full-on tear through like the left side of them. And what you notice, Reine, is that there's a couple arrows sticking out of this person.
Oh no. I relay all of this.
Hmm.
Standing with
Their clothes are torn and dirty, and they look like a pincushion. Say hi.
that sounds like Reine, stay behind me. Reine.
Well, gonna swing over the side of the cart.
Here, I'll put this on the map.
Yeah.
Of course. I was gonna
Axe
say,
out.
I was gonna ask if like I could make a history check to ask whether or not I'm like aware of revenants or anything along those lines.
Just give me straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence can do.
You've heard of undead? You've never seen them, and you wouldn't recognize what this is.
Can I roll something?
You think this is either a ghoul or a zombie. Especially if they're like just kind of left to wander, they will like wander to like groups of people, and they're usually dealt with. There are times where people do die from these kind of undead, but it's not often. There's typically somebody leading them more often.
You mind if I just casually gaze around the trees? Like, this dude's out in the fucking middle and like all alone. It seems a little strange that it's just him.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
There's something weird about the wind.
Oh.
The wind.
Well, Howlite's on that immediately. What's weird about the wind?
You can't tell. It's just it's off. There's something wrong.
Just kind of like smell the air, just like feel it in their hair, and just mutter back to Celsus. Something's not right about this.
Yes, it does seem quite odd.
Uryte or Celsus, would you like to
usually-
make perception at all?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll look around. I'm mainly concerned with if there's anything behind us.
Okay, yep. Same thought as Howl. Just like, maybe we're being, like, trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you notice this. Like, over here, like, between these trees right behind you,
Ooh.
Oh.
something lurking.
Well, that's a big boy.
Okay. No one look. But, we're being followed by a big boy.
Mm.
On the count of 3, I'm going to attack it.
I'll gently just down something.
Celsus, you might want to get over here.
Good idea.
Without looking back, I'm just gonna say, Howlite, do you think you can take the one at the front?
Easily.
Reine, help Howlite just in case. I'll take the big boy.
You can handle it.
I'm the only one in heavy armor.
Alright. Your mother's a whore, your father smells of elderberries!
You're casting Vicious Mockery?
Vicious mockery. If he fails, he gets disadvantage on his first attack.
Oh, it fails. It takes
1 psychic damage.
Yeah, is that the one where you went like, what the fuck is this? Because I've never seen that shit before. What is that?
That's a
What is a
skeleton
min-
minotaur.
That's a Minotaur skeleton.
Oh, I was thinking it
I
was
was
a
gonna
goblin skeleton.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah, I think
thought it
we
was a big
I did
goblin.
too. I think we saw the horns as ears.
Yeah.
Ah, wow.
I
Okay,
thought-
that's terrifying. Okay.
That's gonna activate initiative.
Alright.
Yeah.
What time is it, did you say?
Sunset.
Sunset. Okay. Celsus is gonna walk over here. You know, if I can probably take out the zombie. I have no idea what to do about whatever in God's name that thing is. Kind of motions back, so I can deal with the zombie.
Howlite looks to the side. I think it would be best, looks at where we're all standing. We didn't give it an easy target of a clump. Probably best to split up a little.
Good idea. So I'm gonna go over here. And the zombie, I'm just gonna pick an easy thing and I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Sure, roll me Firebolt. That hits.
6.
Alright. Reine.
Alright. I'm going to use my feline agility trait.
Yes, and what does that do?
Effectively double my movement. So I'm going to run up to 40 feet to him and then use rest to circle around him so I'm behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stab him up the arse with my short sword.
That hits. You stab it, it like kind of gurgles and like lurches to one side. One of the arms like tries to reach back.
I'm gonna use cunning action to disengage and move 15 feet away.
Okay. All right, something you don't see.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Howlite, the air feels even like something is wrong. Something is wrong.
What the fuck is in the air?
You feel something behind you,
Okay.
and like you look over your shoulder,
Oh.
and it reaches out to touch you. Everybody needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
You four, everyone except Uryte.
Oh hey, I can roll good on saving throws.
I'm not gonna succeed this. Wait,
And
hold on.
Tali is-
Hold on a moment. I have my celerity mutagen on, so technically that's a disadvantage.
If you had rolled better, the 13 is what you needed. It was a DC 13.
Yeah, it ain't an advantage. That's disadvantage.
Okay, so you are frightened. A frightened
Okay.
target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, with disadvantage if it's within line of sight, ending the effect on a success. If you have succeeded, you are immune to the effect for the next 24 hours.
Okay, I failed.
So
it.
currently, you are frightened just means you can't move any closer to it.
Okay. Cool. Wasn't planning on it.
Yeah,
It's right
it's
there.
kind of hard to move closer than you currently are.
You are in melee. I do have a question. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Then it tries to swipe you, and you, as you're terrified, you just like kind of back up instinctually. Something else you cannot see's turn. Reine, you would see this. Hiding behind this tree is this
Oh
thing.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh no. What the...
Him.
Oh boy.
You see it just kind of lurking behind the tree, and it sees you, and it like kind of, the joints don't move correctly as it like runs up,
Oh no.
and it's going to make a claws attack at you. Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, then it misses, and it's standing there, just kind of like its shoulders are hunched, and it's like dripping blood onto you as it like tries to swipe at you.
Oh my.
The Minotaur skeleton's turn.
Dude.
It's going to move a straight 40 feet next to Howlite, and it's going to attempt to gore you.
Hmm.
I should have been 5 feet closer.
You think?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It crit.
But it has disadvantage.
It does have
It
disadvantage.
does have disadvantage.
Does a
But
15 hit?
No!
Richard, you saved Howlite!
I almost died!
Curiosity, Katie, do you think that crit would have fucking ended Howlite?
Here, hold on. It normally does.
So
Okay,
curious.
so it would have been. This is what the damage would have been.
Would I just have fucking died on the spot?
Okay,
I really want to
that-
know. Okay, no, but it
38
would have
plus 4.
hurt. Okay, it would have hurt. It would have hurt.
But,
You would have been down.
What?
It was a crit. It would have been doubled.
Oh,
oh, that
I
wasn't
thought that
just...
was the crit right there. Okay.
Nope.
I see!
Huh.
And now we go back to the zombie down here. That's gonna come up to Reine. It's slam. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Cool. These zombies roll like shit. Howlite.
It is I. Alright,
Tis you.
well, fuck a me, I guess. They are going to, basically run their hand along, like, the underside of, like, their crossbow, where there's, like, a sharp bit, and, slice open their palm. And, like, a little bit of, like, blue mist is gonna, like, out of their hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to amplify with the Hemocraft die. I'm going to take 2 damage, and I'm going to try and blood maledict the big boy to bind him
Okay.
in place.
What do I have to do?
So what I need from you is a strength save, and it's DC 13.
A string
Mhm.
save. It's a 24.
Fuck.
Yeah, the natural.
Alright.
This thing has rolled 2 natural 20s.
I'm going to action disengage and get behind Erevan.
Okay. Good
I
choice.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
one more thing that you do not see. Dashing from the tree towards Celsus.
It's that!
Only skeleton token I had.
Dare you?
I don't know why. Whoever made the token pack that I have.
I see! I see! That's a choice!
Oh my word, why are you so cartoony?
It's gonna take its sword short.
Oh, you would be
Sword.
Sword! And
Putting that
swing
down.
it still.
Dude, you're about to get shanked by Sands!
Sands is about...
Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Everyone's
I'm safe
missing.
I'm safe.
This
No one
Minotaur,
has done anything yet.
this Minotaur was so close to killing Tali first round.
Uryte's gonna pull out his ocarina and start playing a very haunting tune and cast Burn! All three of these fuckos.
I'm just gonna say the Minotaur skeleton and the skeleton fail because they both have neg 3s. Like, I can
Fair
roll.
It might
Like-
succeed.
Okay, the Banshee is not Baned.
Aw.
That's unfortunate.
Banshees have a +3 charisma, fun fact.
Yeah, they're scary.
sense.
And then with his bonus action, Uryte's gonna change from the haunting melody to a more jovial one and give Erevan inspiration.
Erevan, you have inspiration.
Yeah, you need that.
Erevan, there's a floaty thing, a giant skeleton, and another skeleton behind you, as well as 2 things attacking Reine.
My instinct is immediately to go save the child. However, these two are the biggest threats, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up to this thing.
Which one? Both of them?
The Banshee.
Okay, good choice.
And I'm gonna swing to hit Battle Axe into the Banshee.
Yes, you hit.
Cool. I'm gonna blow a smite into this. It's an undead, yeah?
Yes, it is an undead.
Okay, that's 1d8 plus 3, so I deal 21 damage to the Banshee.
You chunk the shit out of this Banshee.
I think we forgot Howlite gets to make a save against the fear at the end.
Oh, yeah, you do!
yeah.
I would love to not be afraid.
It's a win save.
Fuck me.
Damn.
It's
You're
still
so
disadvantage, by the way.
Oh, I do have something I would like to do.
Yes?
I cast Shield of Faith.
Good choice, good choice. Shield of Faith do?
Gives me plus 2 AC, I now have a 20
Yeah,
AC.
yeah.
I'm not dealing.
Top of the round, Celsus.
I'm getting attacked by Sands.
Sands.
Yep,
Thank you, Tali.
that is what's happening.
The problem is he's in melee range.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could try to
man.
hit the Banshee.
I could, but then I'd have to deal with Sands.
I can help you with Sans easily. I can come over there and cut his head off easily.
Alright, you know what? Howlite, I'm gonna trust you to make sure that Sands doesn't gaster blaster me or whatever.
Howlite nods. Howlite's got your back. Howlite is definitely internally trying to not show that they're terrified of the Banshee.
I'm gonna see the Banshee over there, and I'm just gonna hit it.
10.
I'm just gonna look at the skeleton and feel the sins crawling on my back.
Hey, Richard, can you do the Sands laugh? Thank you.
Stop doing that.
Since when do skeletons chuckle?
I have no idea.
He's got a funny bone. Reine, you're being slapped.
Zombies.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to cutting action against this one, so I throw back behind this one. I'm going to, can I make a called shot and try to go for, like, the tendon into, like, the left knee?
Sure, it'll increase the difficulty, but if you hit, it'll do that. Yeah, that hits. He does fall down. Banshee?
Is it gonna scream?
Oh god, is it gonna scream?
She actually, cannot scream, because she's technically in sunlight.
Good.
Don't sound so disappointed, Cat.
Oh,
Isn't
right,
She
it
is-
sunset right now? Yeah.
Fun
we
is
gotta
pathetic.
hurry up.
So,
She is
Why do
going
you-
to reach out and try to rake her ethereal fingers across Erevan's chest. That's a 19. Fuck.
Yes.
That's her turn. We go to this man, who is going to just follow Reine. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, that does hit.
8 damage as it like sinks its extended fingernails into your skin.
You're gonna need a tetanus shot.
Minotaur. It is going to try to gore you once more.
It doesn't have the trample, so.
It doesn't, but it's still a lot. 21.
God damn it!
14 damage.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, that thing is threatening.
Actually, it's gonna skirt around you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh boy.
This poor man is going to try to smack Reine with his hand.
Trying.
That's a 9.
man.
That's
He's
not it.
trying.
He's trying. Howlite.
Howlite is going to turn around and just simply say, please watch out for the small skeleton charging you, Celsus, and is going to fire.
Ooh.
I am going to use the blood that is already flowing to cast that with the right. So it's going to do an additional 3 lightning damage on top of that.
That's a 12. It had fun fact, 13 health. It hasn't been hit, but you know what? I don't want it on the field.
Can just like the skull goes soaring with the arrow?
The skull goes soaring with the arrow.
Well, that was certainly something. What was it wearing? Was it wearing slippers?
It was a casual skeleton from a bathhouse. Am I in combat with this thing?
Yes.
Well, Howlite's gonna move behind it, and 2 can play at that game.
You would be flanking now.
Yep,
It says it is flanking Erevan.
yep, because I can't go towards the Banshee. And then that's all I can do, but I'm going to attempt the whiz save again.
With save.
Is save.
It's just too spooky.
Scary lady!
It's spookier and scarier
I got
than the
spooked because
skeleton.
I felt the air was weird, and that's like especially spooky for Howlite.
Howlite is scared of pretty women.
Pretty lady. You lady scary.
Howlite has that gape addict.
How wispy is it?
It looked a little less physical than it was when it first showed up, but it's not super hurting.
He will attempt to pitch his mockery. Hey, bitch! Did you die because you fucking didn't stuff your bra? So you landed on your fake ass, flat ass chest?
It succeeds.
Damn it! Hey, Celsus, if you aim right there on the chest, it'll probably be a more effective.
Good to know.
Inspiration.
I want to kill the Banshee before the sun sets.
It hits.
Oh, it hits? Okay,
hit.
then I'd like to Searing Smite.
Okay. Burn this bitch.
It now is wreathed in flames. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it has to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes another 1d6 fire damage.
All right.
Well, I was told where to aim, so fire.
Shoot which thing?
The one with the flat chest, as was so kindly pointed out.
That hits.
Nice.
Oh man.
I scorch one of the boobs.
She looks a little more depressed. You found her weakness. Her crippling insecurity of...
By the way, I wanted to ask this. Is the horse just kind of vibing and standing there while a fight is happening right in front of its face? Or is it being scared?
It's scared, but it's attached to the cart, and you're also standing in front of the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Can Mullet have a rock hard constitution? Like, he's not afraid of anything.
Sure, this one horse in particular has a rock-hard constitution.
It's seen some shit, man.
This horse has seen some shit.
What more accurately, it's fucking blind.
This is a blind horse?
That would be hilarious.
You know, that makes a lot of sense because it's not rolling against the Banshee.
The horse was literally sticking its head into the Banshee right now.
Can we say we got it on a discount because it's fucking blind?
Can I have 10 gold back because it's
Sure.
fucking
This
yeah.
Mullet's
Okay,
blind
guys, our
now.
horse
Oh my
is
god.
blind.
That
I'll
immediately
add
gives
that to
Mullet
my
more
note.
character. I love that.
I feel like having a blind horse is, in fact, gonna cause more problems down the road.
Oh yeah, totally, but it's
I
great.
mean, it could
though.
also be really, really useful, especially if you remember what the plot that.
What if we
Reine-
send
What
the
if we
hordes
do-
to fight the Medusa?
It's not gonna work at all.
I'm sending Mullen to fight the Medusa.
This is how Mullet
Mullet
does
is
it.
our one chance of survival.
Mullet's
entire
how we beat
party
the
gets
Medusa.
petrified.
Mullet's how we beat the Medusa.
Of course, it has like 12 HP, Tali.
I'm going to cut an action, disengage again from this guy. Maneuver this way. I'm going to deliver my sword to his throat.
Mm-hmm. That hits. It's dead.
I'm gonna run over here and back up Howlite.
Alright. The Banshee. I'm going to say the sun is low enough that it's not.
Oh no! Of course, of course.
As it attempts to screech and wail. Everyone within 30 feet, so that's everyone. Let's make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, the creature drops to 0 hit points and is unconscious. On a success, you take 3d6 psychic damage.
Alright, let's go. Let's have some fun.
For the
What was
horse.
the
Dave?
DC?
13.
Fuck, yes, okay.
The horse is down.
Oh, no! It's just unconscious!
Thank God.
I also am unconscious.
Oh, fuck no. Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
was it
fuck.
what? Con save, right?
Oh,
No.
thank
Con
God.
Oh, thank God,
Con save,
Westley!
con save.
Yes. Whew.
Adam?
Okay.
Oh, almost the healers!
Mikey!
Your
Roll
inspiration!
D6.
Your
Oh,
Oh,
inspiration!
the
yeah.
inspiration, yes!
Watch
I
me
will-
get a
There's a
one.
50-50
Yes!
I get out!
You're fine!
Okay! Okay, it's just
You roll.
Richard.
Down though.
3d6.
So,
Just Richard. Okay,
Oh, I
could
take
be
3
worse.
6 damage. Oh no.
Yeah, everyone takes these.
Everyone who succeeded takes 10 damage.
Mhm.
Ow.
Can this guy even get there? No, he can't. Oh, he can get there!
This is just flankingception over here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Conga line, dude.
This guy is going to try to bite Howlite.
Okay.
It's an 8.
Nope.
Minotaur!
Okay, who's chosen today?
Howlite. There's a 20 hit.
Yes.
No, that's really not a good roll. You take 10 damage.
Really not a
Pretty
good roll, but
average.
that's still 10 damage, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't scoff
pretty
at
average
that.
roll.
Oh, yeah, pretty average for you.
Just for this Minotaur, leave me alone.
Alright, so Howlite's just gonna suggest, look over to Reine and just be like, back to back, now. And is going to focus on the Minotaur so that Reine can, like, focus on this guy. As I pull out of my pocket, it's like a silver stick. But they place it into the bleeding hand, and, like, a blade made of air grows out of it. And they are going to slice at the Minotaur.
Alright.
Advantage, that is a 23 to hit.
It hits.
Alright, 6 slashing damage. Saving, throw,
Oh yeah, you get a fierce saving throw.
please. Fucking!
God damn.
Never gonna be unafraid of this banshee, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yes, they can.
Death save, you are unconscious.
Oof.
One.
Ooh, that is
Oh.
one failure.
Oof, oof, this is going unfortunate.
Lay on hands on myself. 14 hit points.
Whew.
I'm up to
Exactly.
21.
Celsus.
On one hand, I could go over to Uryte and see if I can get him up. On the other hand, I don't have anything to do that with.
Yeah.
You would just be able to stabilize him at
Oh,
max.
can I reaction chuck him a healing potion? I have one.
If you want to do that, Celsus will have to make a dex check to catch it.
I have an 18 dex.
Okay.
Oh!
Alright. Alright. I'll throw it at you. Howlite pulls out, watching, like, Uryte fall backwards into the hay and assuming that he's basically gonna fucking die, pulls out a lesser healing potion from their pouch and chucks it at Celsus.
Alright, and...
Please, yes!
Yeah, you're fine.
Awesome. I catch it. I climb over here. I'm assuming there's like a way to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make Uryte down it.
Yes.
That is an action to do.
That's fine.
Uryte, you get 5 hit points. Reine.
Pure right around the ghoul. Just damage flacky with him. And I'm going to
My
try to
God.
stab him with advantage.
You full on just like stab this guy in the like right in the sternum, and you like pry your sword against the muscle, and you like split his chest kind of in two. He's not fully dead, but he's well on his way.
Second death.
Oh,
That hits.
Kill him dead.
It's going to move around to your side, Erevan. And
Away
that's
from the horse.
away from the horse.
Unconscious horse.
The unconscious horse.
The horse just got a
we have
nightcap
been
out of
rolling
nowhere
death
is
saves
snoring.
for the horse.
Can you roll me a death save for the horse?
Saves for the horse!
Roll a 20. Roll a 20.
Roll it!
Roll a 20.
God, they-
Okay.
Okay, one success.
That's good.
rolling death saves for the horse.
The horse! I need him. He's part of my master plan.
I can't believe how fast you guys may lose the horse that you just bought.
No, you'll be fine. We got it. You'll be fine. We got it.
Okay, this guy's turn. He's gonna try to slap Reine. It misses. Now the Minotaur.
Oh, fuck.
It's going to swing back around and pull out its great axe
Not again.
and hit Mikey.
Do it, bitch. You won't.
It's an 8.
Nope.
And it's now Howlite's turn.
Alright, before I go, I'm going to attempt an offhand on this fucker.
Okay, that hits.
Hell
It's dead.
yeah. Stab it in the back, take it down, nod to Reine, and I am going to... Can't get closer to the banshee still.
You
So I'm gonna
can't get
swivel
closer to the
around
banshee.
this way. Just to make sure that this is how this works. If I offhand with the scimitar, I'm not allowed to shoot a crossbow bullet, correct? Or can I?
You can shoot a light crossbow with one hand at a -2 penalty on attack rolls.
Oh, I can.
You can.
I've got the fighting style, which gives me a +2, so that just negates my fighting style. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that as they're like offhanding it, they just one-handed light crossbow take a shot at the banshee. This will be
Alright.
-2.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
That does 16.
Not the 3. I did not. I
Okay,
did not. do the
13.
evil
She
count.
dies anyway.
Alright.
She had 6 health.
Hell yeah.
She was real close to dead.
I'm not afraid anymore.
You're not afraid anymore!
I'm not afraid anymore. Alright, then they're gonna
Oh.
fully circle back around to Erevan and just be like, okay, what do we do about the big one? That's my turn.
Alright, Uryte.
Like, potion in mouth, he just like coughs up a little bit of it, just like, Oh, hello. Oh, thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Crap. You got any big hitters?
I have a few things. Celsus like checks his pockets and all of that. Takes out the goats. Right.
Alright, you got that. Hey, big guy! You're ugly!
Amazing.
It's a whiz save. That is a dirty 1. You rolled a 2.
Yay!
It has disadvantage on the next attack. And it takes
One.
One.
And then bonus action, it's just like, Erevan, go for the legs!
Is that an inspiration?
Yes.
Alright, I'm out of all magic, so all I can really do is smack.
That hits. It takes 6 damage. Celsus.
Alright, let's see. Tasha's Mind Whip.
What?
That's a spell.
Psychic
Yeah,
damage.
it is.
Intelligence. Oh god, intelligence save.
Let's do.
It rolled a 6.
Oh wow.
It takes 9 psychic damage.
But
And
whether
what
it
else?
gets a move, an action, or a bonus action, it only gets one of the 3.
Yep.
Okay.
So it doesn't have reactions right now, so that's
So we can
fun.
move around it all
We
we
can get
want.
away from it. That's really
Exactly.
helpful.
Okay, you can move around it now. It seems dazed.
That's great.
The air's not as bad as it anymore. Howlite just like takes in a small, quick breath.
Does anyone want to play Reine?
Do a stab.
Yeah, let's just have Reine
I don't
go
have
up.
the. I don't have the.
What else are they
rolling
gonna do other than a backstab, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That didn't hit. Over.
I'd say move her
She
away.
should move behind us. Just through it.
That's a better
She
idea,
should move
actually.
behind us.
Yeah.
Like here.
Alright, it's gonna try to Great Axe Mikey. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Oh, that was public.
I am at 2.
He's up though.
Should we roll for the horse again?
Oh, right. I
Please
need to
roll for the
Oh my
horse.
God. Mullet, don't die.
Do I add
Mullet,
it?
don't die.
No! It's 2 fails and 1 success. It's not dead yet.
No, that's my plan.
Howlite.
All right, it can't do reactions, yeah.
It cannot do reactions.
Cool. Howlite is just going to, with their speediness, jump up onto the cart back here, take back up their crossbow, slice their hand a little bit. We're gonna incite the rite of thunder. Once more.
Thunder.
Thunder! And I'm going to shoot the boy.
He hurt.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh.
That's a crit.
That's the crit.
That's a crit.
That's 19.
19 damage. As this crossbow
That was a
bolt
big
just
chunk.
rockets through. Can I just like say like crack some bone on its chest?
Oh yeah, plenty of bones crack as you just watch this thing take it.
Hell yeah.
So he'll come to here at the horse with his bonus action. Yeah, I'm healing with the
Mullet.
horse.
Mullet survives.
Mullet's alive.
Mullet is alive.
He's an ankle biter, you know. Just, Oh,
Oh,
Oh, another crit.
roll damage.
oh.
It's 4 damage.
Oh, that's depressing.
Well, it did just hit me, and I do have this fun greatsword. Free action, drop sword and shield. Bonus action, draw blood gaze.
Hold on, what the fuck does blood gaze do again?
Oh, the last person that attacks me gets an extra 1d10 of damage.
Okay, thank you for knowing what it does.
Once per day. Plus 6.
Oh.
Advantage flanking.
Oh, flanking. Eh.
Yeah,
16.
Head. It falls over as you cleave it straight through the spine and falls over. Really glad nobody died.
Howlite relaxes their shoulders. I'm gonna hop off and go grab my crossbow bolts. I'm assuming I can do that.
You can do that.
Cool.
Did you hit the Minotaur at all, Tali?
I did.
With a crossbow bolt?
Yes,
Okay.
once.
That one's cool. That one you're not going to be able to retrieve because it is too lodged in the bone.
Damn. Alright, well, I'll take it. I only lost one.
So we need to. You have other like places that your faction is at, right?
There are different places where they reside, yes.
If there's one in the next town we're going to, I think we should alert them that there might be a answer.
This is why I wanted to talk to the traders before using this route. They'd know if there was minotaurs on it.
I think undead might be
An
a more
undead
fitting term.
A normal minotaur is rare enough in this kind of area, an undead one even more so.
Wait, that was a minotaur?
Does this
It
sound
looked
like
like
the
one of your
horns.
wizard friends, Celsus?
I don't believe one of them was a minotaur, no.
Not the minotaur.
One of them might have been able to create one. I'm not exactly
Well,
sure.
considering our condition and... it's dark now.
Get
Think we
into
should-
the cart, Erevan. You'll die otherwise.
Think we should camp here for the night?
That seems
Town's
reasonable.
Or are we just... I wasn't paying attention. Are we just outside town?
sounds like
You're a couple of hours from town.
Yeah, I'd say we camp for the night.
Yeah, here's a question though. Does anyone know how good, like, standing right next to the minotaur that's dead on the minotaur skeleton on the ground, just kind of tink tink his sword against the horns? Think these things might be good for weapons?
or for selling. I want to put
Oh,
this
shit.
out there. You say camp here. That is a terrible idea. They look around at all of the undead that were roaming this area. Most likely the worst idea. This is where all the undead are. Let's keep moving a little further and camp there.
How far do you wish to move?
At most another hour. Our horse is at 5 health and probably not all that happy with us.
The horse is very unhappy with you guys.
Howlite can help.
Can
honestly.
one of you roll me animal handling?
Should not be me.
Not my
I'll
forte.
roll it. I'm actually proficient in this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, you can get the horse to move for another hour.
I was gonna take the Minotaur horns.
I'm taking that
Okay.
battle. I'm taking that great axe.
Banshee. Is there any like leftover like ectoplasm or essence or anything from the Banshee that I could bottle?
There's not really any like remains or anything. She did drop a couple gold bracelets.
I'll take those. What do they look like?
They're just like simple gold like bangles.
Can I take Sans' skull?
How many gold bangles are there?
Roll me a 1d10.
Okay.
8 gold bangles.
Nice.
What would you like me to do to try to harvest horn?
Survival?
Okay, let's see 3.
Uryte
Oh,
harvest.
yeah, you can get both of the horns from the Minotaur skull.
Minotaur.
They do weigh about 15 pounds each.
Whew. Yeah, he's like slow.
Yeah, you guys find a good spot to make camp away from where the undead showed up. And that's where I was gonna cut it.
All right. I mean, that was a fun fight. That was a really
that
fun
was
fight.
terrifying. That was awesome, and
I'm glad it was challenging.
yeah.
I was really worried y'all were gonna die. Though I was really worried y'all were gonna die in the wizard tower too.
Wasn't too worried about dying myself. I was more worried someone else was gonna die. Like one of the squishies could get one shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the moment I went down was when I started worrying about people more. Because when I was up, I was like, okay, if anyone goes down, Uryte can just healing word them as long as they're within range. It'll be fine.
Both the healers almost went down. That was what worried me.
Yeah,
Simultaneously too.
Simultaneously.
Clutch healing potion though, yeah?
Yeah.
Clutch.
This is why you pay attention to what's in your
Yeah,
inventory.
dude, I always pay attention to what's in my inventory. I see people forgetting they have items all the goddamn time, and I'm just like, nah, dude.
Me with Kiana.
I forgot I had the
forget shit
goats,
ever.
but honestly, the goats wouldn't be that useful in that situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all get a level up.
I am looking
Oh,
forward
dude.
to that, dude.